Welcome to the IIHF World Hockey Championships. Group B action for you today. Finland playing Slovakia. I'm Mike Weaver with the call, joined by Patrice Lefebvre. Patrice, this is a very important game for both these teams, fighting it out for the 4th seed right now, a game that has a lot of ramifications for the playoff round.
Absolutely. This is one of those games that really count right now, and look for some good, exciting hockey this afternoon.
For the Slovakian side, they're just 55 kilometers from the Slovakian border here in Ostrava. It's going to feel like a playoff and a home game for the Slovakians. How are the Finns going to silence the crowd?
Well, we all know what the Finns can do. We've seen against Slovenia last game, total dominance by them, and I think they're just going to go about their own game. They're not going to worry about the crowd, and I'm predicting a Finnish win today.
With these two teams very evenly matched, special teams can often be a deciding factor, and Finland holds the advantage on that level. The Finns are killed off a perfect 10 penalties, and their power play has been clicking at 25%. Meanwhile, Slovakia's penalty killers have struggled at 75%, and their PP mediocre at 15%. The advantage goes Finland's way. How important is discipline going to be an issue in this game for Slovakia?
A lot, especially that's probably if you talk before the game, the coach is going to be in your game plan. He's got penalties. Make sure you take away from penalties, especially in offensive zone.
Pekka Rinne getting the day off today, and he's gone 191 minutes without giving up a goal all the way back to the 3rd period of the game against the USA. Vezina Trophy finalist. He's just been instrumental for Finland's success here at this tournament.
Absolutely. For any team to have success, your goalie needs to be hot, and right now for them, he has been.
So he's just short of the record held by Slovakian Jan Lasik, who went 206 minutes without giving up a goal. So there you see the Slovakians coming out on the ice right now. Earlier in the day, Russia with a convincing 7-0 victory over Belarus. They're making a case that the defending champions are not going to be taken lightly this year.
Absolutely. We all know what Russia can do when they start playing and they start moving that puck. They got a lot of cycling. They're giving goals. They can score a lot of goals. And we've seen this this afternoon.
Talking about the other favorite of the tournament, that has to be Canada in Group A. And Patrice, they really struggled today. They were tied at one point in the 3rd period with France. They needed a late goal from Jordan Eberle to pull that one out 4-3. They went into the contest outscoring opponents 28-8. What do you make of this little bit of a blip for Canada in their form?
The thing is with Canada and the history against France, they've always struggled. I don't know what it is. It's kind of their the black hole of the situation, and then but Canada sometimes might come in and take it too easy. Maybe that's the problem. And against France, it's always been a struggle.
There you see our goaltenders for today's match. Saros getting the call in net for Finland. The 5'10", 181-pound goalie, and he is just 20 years of age, playing his club hockey back home in Finland. And for Slovakia, Jan Lako gets the call once again, the Barry's Astana goalkeeper. 6 foot, 190 pounds, Jan Lako. So we're just about ready to drop the puck here in Ostrava. Big crowd on hand. A pro-Slovakian crowd, as I mentioned earlier. Ostrava so close to the Slovakian border. And here we go, Kontiola against Sarovi on the face-off. And we're off. Kontiola wins the face-off. Finland control the puck, brought up through the neutral zone. Puck in deep behind the Slovakian end. Body checking his man there is Dominic Granic. Into the corner now. Gaborik. He's a game breaker for Finland, for Slovakia, pardon me. Behind the net now, Mazaros plays it up along the boards. This is Gaborik. Up through the neutral zone, 2-on-1 for Slovakia. Tatar, nice save by Saros, making a tough save to start the game. Here comes Slovakia. They get it into Finnish territory, and the Finns will get organized. Lindell back for Finland. Had a great game manning the power play against Slovenia last time Finland played. On the boards now, the Finns. Lindell with it. Puck comes up, and it's knocked down there by Barkov. Sends it up along the boards, and it comes out into the neutral zone. Back for Finland, there is Daloga. He's got a goal ready in this tournament. Puck in the neutral zone, and the Finns come away with it. Brought into the attacking zone. On the boards now, and it comes out into the neutral zone. Finland take over. They'll make line changes. Good pace here to start this game in the early going. And now Samala will hand it off for Otama. Ati Otama. Samala dumps it into the attacking zone, and we got a whistle and stoppage in play.
Well, good play there by Slovakia right in the breakout. Great pass by Gaborik. Defense and pinches. Creates a 2-on-1, and big save right there by Saros to keep his team at even square.
Tatar coming off a great season for the Detroit Red Wings. The 24-year-old seen as the future for Slovakian hockey. On the face-off now in the neutral zone. Finland control the draw. Jarkko Immonen winning the face-off. Puck is dumped into the Slovakian end behind the net now. Looking for the loose puck. And it comes up to the line. There's a shot from Otama. Doesn't get through. And out into the neutral zone. Here comes Slovakia. Bad angle shot steered aside. And a puck comes bouncing in front of the net. Immonen sends it ahead. Out of the reach of his teammate. And now it's played back to his defenseman. And Finland will take their time in organizing. Puck sent ahead. Yakola with it now. Gets the puck ahead there for Aaltonen. Aaltonen goes cross ice. Played down low into the corner. Aaltonen back to the blue line. There's a shot. Played down low. Aaltonen on the half boards. Aaltonen looks cross ice. Back to the point. There's a one-ton. And it's wide of the net. Into the corner now. Played up along the boards and out into the neutral zone. Back now into Slovakian territory. Janne Pessinen leaves it there for Mantila. Diminutive defenseman playing his club hockey in Khabarovsk in the Far East in Russia in the Continental Hockey League. Puck sent in by Slovakia. Saros out to play the puck. Slovakia keep it in. They send it down low. Mantila plays it up along the glass. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Back for Slovakia now. Daloga. And that's going to be offside at the line against Slovakia.
Finland using the 5-man breakout all the time, waiting for everybody. Try to get the pass coming from the middle. And good job by Slovakia, breaking that, putting pressure right away, not giving them a chance to gain speed in the neutral zone.
There's our head coaches for today's game, Vladimir Vutek and Kari Jalonen. Vutek announcing that this will be his last World Championships with the Slovakian team after 4 years in the job. A familiar figure here in Ostrava. He spent the bulk of his playing career with Vitovice before spending 13 seasons behind the bench and 4 different coaching spells. In the corner now. Finland with the puck. Samala taking his time. He'll organize and now bring the puck up the ice. Ahead to Lepisto. Lepisto unable to get it in deep. And now Slovakia bring it the other way. In over the line is Surovi. Surovi feathers it towards goal. Nobody there. Ruutu with it now. Ruutu banks it up along the boards. And now Slovakia with the puck. Jersina up through the neutral zone. He dumps it into the Finnish end. Behind the net now, looking for the loose puck. There's Vidinsky in the corner. Couple players digging for it, and Finland come away with it. Jokinen gets it ahead, and now turning back for Slovakia is Jurko. Gets it back to his defenseman, Jersina. Cross ice to his D-man. Sent ahead, and now it's into the Finnish end. Played up along the boards now. Samala clears the zone, and here come Finland the other way into the attacking zone. Turning there is Donskoi. Had a great game last time out against Slovenia. Back to the line now. Sent down low. Slovakia now with a chance to clear, and they'll do just that. Brought up the ice now by Hudacek. Hudacek unable to get the shot off, and now Donskoy turns with it. Donskoy sends it back to his defenseman, and Finland will make line changes. Esa Lindell will lead the attack now for Finland. Gets the puck ahead and is brought into the attacking zone. On the forecheck now is Antti Pilström. Pilström trying to dig the puck loose there. Galoga plays it back to his defense partner. And now it's brought up the ice by Janosik. Janosik dumps it into the Finnish end. Into the corner now. Puck comes to the blue line. There's a shot and another chance. Great opportunity here for Slovakia. They've had a couple of great chances in the early going. Here come the Finns now. Puck around now into the corner, putting on the brakes. Luhivara in the lineup today after sitting out against Slovenia. Finnish player knocked to the ice. Panic in, providing support. Back to the blue line. Mantila's shot gets through. And a nice save by Jan Lako. Now the puck gets out, and Slovakia back in their own zone. Janosik turns it over. Centered in front, here's a chance! Oh, what a save by Lako! Back to the blue line, Mantila keeps the pressure on, sending it down low. Kempanainen. Here's a shot, fanning on it, back to the blue line. Mantila, shot in front, scramble for it. Aaltonen on the puck now. Aaltonen hands it off, cross ice. Unable to find the handle there was Luhivara. Puck sent up along the boards now, and it's all the way back into Finnish territory. Jokipaka. Jokipaka runs into some trouble there. Into the corner now. Kontiola looking for it. Komarev. Pass off the mark there for Ruutu. Into the corner now. There's a hit delivered. Komarev throwing his body around. Here's a chance now for the Finns, one-on-one. Good defensive play there by Lapisto. And now the Finns will get organized. Great pace to start this game here in Ostrava. Brought up through the neutral zone. Back to retrieve the puck now is Hietanen. Juuso Hietanen playing for Nizhny Novgorod, the Torpedo squad in the Continental Hockey League. Sent in on goal, and Jan Lako will hang on for a whistle.
Well, good action hand-to-hand, and then big opportunity for Finland to get a goal. We saw number 61 from Slovakia, Milan Bartovic, telling his teammate to change, to put the puck out. They didn't, which created a lot of pressure for Finland and made a lot of scoring chances. Fortunately for them, unfortunately for them, Lako was solid in front.
There's a collection of Lako's save, a great chance there for Aaltonen, just couldn't get the puck high enough over a sprawling Jan Lako. Aaltonen playing his club hockey for Jokerit in Helsinki. A couple of other Jokerit players, Ati Otama and Topi Jakola as well in the roster here for Finland. A strong campaign, Jokerit this year, making it into the second round of the Continental Hockey League playoffs. Not bad for first time in a new league. Coming over, joining the KHL from the SM Liga in Finland. Face off now to the left of Jan Lako. On the draw now. Barkov wins the draw for Finland.
Oh,
There's a chance. And a nice save by Jan Lako. On the boards now, Sarovi plays it ahead. Here comes Slovakia. There's a hit at the line, and the Finns come the other way with numbers. On the rush now, the shot! Lako makes the save. Donskoy in the corner. Donskoy. And the puck squirts out all the way back into Finnish territory. Lindell.
we saw some bad coverage right there by Gaborik, letting his defenseman come in, and great opportunity. Good shot by Lako again.
Lako smothers it, and a good idea there by Jan Lako to just slow things down and let his team take a breather and get organized.
Absolutely, we'll see right here the play. Good job by Jokinen. Heads up play, defenseman coming in. No covered by Gaborik right there. Listen to this defenseman. What a save right there by Lako.
Salmela sneaking in off the blue line. And now all the way down into Finnish territory. Slovakia with possession into the attacking end. Sent in deep there by Jurko. Gudinski avoids the check. Back at the line, Jersina. Behind the net now, and coming away with it is Otama. Otama puts on the brakes. Finds his defense partner. And now circling back. Jakola, Otama, up to the neutral zone. Kempanainen, he's been great this tournament so far. Into the corner. Puck comes back to the line. Otama, there's Altonen. Altonen with the shot, and a nice save by Jan Lako. He's been tested a couple times early in this game.
Absolutely, Finnish putting a lot of pressure, like I thought they would do, and good give and go with number 24 Kemppainen and number 50 Altonen, getting a good shot right there.
Jan Lako's played all 4 games for Slovakia. Is that too much? Is he able to play every game of the group stage, or do you need to rest him at least 1 game heading into the playoffs?
Depends. Sometimes it all depends on the situation you're in. Sometimes the goal, the more he plays, the harder he gets. So it all depends. And I'm sure that the last call is his.
On the boards now, Finns get it to the line. Mantila on the half boards now. Mantila sends it down low. Good pressure by Finland. There's a shot. Kempanainen just missing far post. Sent down low by Jokipaka. Back to the blue line, Mantila. Mantila. Sent down low by Jokipaka. Luvivara. And now Kempanainen comes with it. There's a shot. And it's steered into the corner. There's a hit delivered on Panic. Panic backhands it ahead. Finland will get organized. We're just about at the halfway mark here of the first period. Jyrki Jokipaka, the Dallas Stars defenseman, now will lead things out for Finland. Sends it ahead. On the half boards now, brought into the attacking zone. Kontiola behind the net now. Race for the loose puck. Finland pressuring Slovakia here. Kontiola. Twisting and turning now. Hietanen. Hietanen. Still on the puck now. Hietanen doing a great job using his size to his advantage here. Komarev. Komarev back to their line. There's a chance from the point. There's a shot. And it comes loose to Komarev. Komarev with the puck now. Back to the blue line. Lepisto feathers it towards goal. Loose puck bouncing around. Lako had to be sharp. Puck brought up the other end. Into the corner now. Daloga. And the Finns turn it around the other way. In the neutral zone now. Kopecky gets it back to his teammate there. Miklik sends it to his defenseman. It's brought up the ice and dumped into the Finnish end. Great pace here in the opening frame. Puck comes out all the way down the ice. Back to retrieve it is Sarovi. The centerman sends it ahead. Receives the return pass. Backhands it up into Finnish territory, and the Finns send it right back. And it's just wide of goaltender Jan Lako, and that's going to be icing against Finland.
Well, great job by Finland. As I mentioned before the game, a lot of cycling, a lot of movement, puck movement, and they're creating a lot of scoring chance right there again. And Lako has to be strong again on this one.
Lepisto feathering the shot through, and nice hands with the deflection in front by Ruutu.
Absolutely, they do that. There's always net front presence all the time. They cycle the puck, like to put the puck to the point, get some shots, get some deflection goals or rebounds.
Barkov wins the draw for Finland. Jokinen hit along the boards. Sarovi gets it down low. Back to the blue line. Here's a shot. Loose puck in front. And now the Finns get it up and out into the neutral zone. Puck sent ahead now. There's a shot steered aside, and another chance. Oh, it's in the back of the net. No goal, says the referee. A high stick making contact, and he was in the right place to make that call.
Absolutely. Number 79 touched the puck way too high. Udacek over the crossbar, and definitely no goals.
So Kopecky is going to say, let's go upstairs and review it on the video, but I think the referee's going to overrule him and say that he was in the right spot, no need to do so. There's the shot, puck up in the air.
Yes.
And that's the right call.
Right call it is.
Jurko with the shot. And it's going up, it's going up.
Yes.
Nice pair of hands nonetheless, though.
Absolutely. Good save right there by Saros. Hasn't been really busy, has to stay focused. Makes that big save against Jurko before, and then you see it touch the puck over.
So Libor Hudacek thought he had put Slovakia in front. Referee's gonna double check things, but no goal is the call. High stick, so tough luck there for Slovakia. They were buzzing, and the Finnish fans enjoying it.
Absolutely.
One last look at this. Jurko takes the shot, and the puck bouncing around there, and Hudacek knocking it in. So 0-0 it remains here in Ostrava. Saros out to leave the puck there for his teammate. Into the corner now. Imanin. Puck backhanded behind the net, up along the boards. Pihlstrom. Played back to his defenseman. Otama gets it across, and now up through neutral ice. Jakola gets it in deep. On the boards now. Sent in down low. Into the corner now. Pihlstrom is there. Antti Pihlstrom cycles it around. And the Finns with it now. Back to the blue line. Jakola throws it towards goal. Pihlstrom. And Panic will get it out into the neutral zone for Slovakia. Back with it now. Jakola gets it across to his defense partner. And now Jokipaka will lead things out for Finland. Jokipaka lugs it up through the neutral zone, up over center ice, dumps it in deep. Behind the net now. Slovakia gets there first. Brought up through the neutral zone into the attacking end. Going wide on his man. Centering attempt. Nobody there. Finland first to the puck. Pessinen gets it to the line, but not out. There's a weak shot and an easy save for UC Saros.
A turnover there by number 20, Pessinen. Instead of using the boards to try to back it in right in the middle, defenseman is there for a good shot there against Saros.
So UC Saros, a Nashville Predators draft pick. Plays for Hämeenlinna in Finland in the SM Liga. Represented Finland at the Euro Hockey Tour throughout the year. And he's been busy so far here as it's been end-to-end action. Both teams skating well. And there's one last look at that disallowed goal. Like to see your goalie out on the white ice cutting down the angle.
Absolutely. You never want the goalie to stay in the blue paint. Always outside the blue paint. Takes away a lot of angles.
There's Libor Hudacek playing his club hockey for Slovan Bratislava, teammate of Milan Bartovic, who's in the lineup tonight, along with Ivan Baranka and Mikhail Sursin. So offensive zone face-off here for Slovakia. To the right of Saros. On the draw now. Sorovi against Kontiola. Kontiola's waved out. Komarev will come in to take the draw for Finland. Komarev wins the face-off. Jokinen, and now brought up to the neutral zone by Ruutu. Into the attacking zone. Komarev shovels it into the corner. Ruutu there. And now Sorovi comes away with it for Slovakia. Brought into the attacking zone. Here's a shot, and it deflects up over the net. On the boards now, there's a hit delivered by Komarev. Puck brought up through the neutral zone, and Ruutu evades a hit there and gets it in deep. Tatar turns with it. He'll go off on a line change, and Slovakia will get organized. Mikhail Sursin drops it off, and now he'll go off on a line change. Brought up through the neutral zone. Puck sent in deep into the corner. Udacek. Udacek twists away. Udacek with it now. Back to the blue line. And now behind the net. Centered in front. Nobody there. Puck gets to line. There's a shot. And another save for Saros. Finland come away with it. 2-on-2. Donskoy cross ice. There's a shot. And there's a shot from a bad angle wide of the net, and that'll carry him all the way back into Finnish territory. Back to retrieve it is Esa Lindell. Shots on goal favoring Finland here in the first period. Up through the neutral zone, Lindell dumps it in. Into the corner now. Slovakia come away with it up through the neutral zone into the attacking end. Panic sends it into the slot. There's a backhander wide of the net. And now the Finns flick it up and out of play. So we have a stoppage in play with 4:46 remaining here in the opening period. 0-0 tie between Finland and Slovakia.
Slovakia creating a little more offense right now, a little more scoring chances. What they're doing right now when they get the puck in the neutral zone, they're going right, puck in the middle, and they're going right on the boards. Going east-west right there, getting a speed. Getting the second guy to drive the net, opens things up in the middle, try to hit the late men coming for a shot.
Kempanainen out there on the draw for Finland. And Slovakia come away with it, back to the blue line. On the half boards, sent down low. Jokipaka, Nantila, and the puck comes out just past the line, so that's going to be offside against Slovakia. And
penalty coming.
It's like a penalty behind the play. Slashing call indicated by the referee against the youngster, Dano.
Well, we saw the battle right there in the corner with the defenseman. Right before that, he fell right there before, and there's that slash right here. 2 slashes, actually. So it's the right call.
So Marco Dano, the 21-year-old, playing his club hockey for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Off the face-off now. We'll get our first glimpse at this Finnish power play. It's been operating at 25%. They've got 4 power play goals in the tournament so far. Brought up the ice now by Salmela. Up through the neutral zone into the attacking end. Contiola loses the handle. Salmela. Brought up by Contiola. Ruutu. But Contiola going towards that. There's a shot from the slot. Kempanainen just misses. Back to the blue line. Finns can't get it in deep, and now Slovakia will bring it up and out. There's a hit delivered, and Finn knocks his own teammate down on the ice. 1:15 remaining here in the power play. 3:45 left in the first period of play. Deadlocked at 0. Esa Lindell. Barkov skates to his right. Lindell sends it ahead. Pessinen doesn't know where it is. And now it's sent all the way down the ice by Slovakia. Lindell will quarterback things on this power play for Finland. Slugged up the ice, dropped off for Lindell. Lindell sends it into the attacking zone. Here's a centering attempt. Jokinen. UC Jokinen drops it off now for Donskoy. Donskoy. Back to the blue line. There's a shot. Flex wide of the net and in the corner. Played down low. Jersina. Now Donskoy with it. 20 seconds left on the man advantage. Donskoy cross ice. Thrown towards goal. Loose puck around the net. And it's backhanded out all the way down the ice by Bartovic. Saros out to leave the puck there for his defenseman. Lepisto drops it off. Puck lugged up the ice. And now Hietanen gets it in deep for Finland. Lacko leaves it there for Mazaros. Slovakia bring the puck up the ice, up through the neutral zone. Hietanen takes over for Finland out in the neutral zone. And in the corner now, Lepisto with it. 2:05 remaining here in the opening frame. The Slovakian fans on their feet jumping. Puck is brought up the ice now by Finland. Jakola gets it in deep for Finland behind the net. And now Slovakia come away with it up through the neutral zone. Jakola back for Finland. Jokerit Helsinki defenseman gets it in deep along the boards now. Pessinen, former Akbars Kazan forward. Pessinen on the puck now. Playing his club hockey in Sweden these days for Skellefteå. Now up the ice comes Jokipakka. Jokipakka going wide. Jokipakka back to the blue line. There's a shot. Loose puck in front, and a couple of nice saves by Jan Lacko. He's been good making these saves on the rebounds. In the corner now, Jokipakka pressuring his man, and Vidinski gets it ahead. Brought into the attacking zone. And there's a shot. Nice save by Saros. Along the boards, and now Finland with a one-on-one opportunity here. Trying to get by his man. There's a shot by Kontiola. And a nice save by Jan Lacko. Vidinski going after his man after the whistle. And rough stuff breaking out. Ruutu, no surprise, he's all tangled up in there. Granick there as well.
Well, a little extra slashing there by Ruutu. This referee says that should be at 2 minutes. But a good job going after him, protecting your goalie. Right before that, great PK by Slovakia. Tight box, not giving anything in the middle. And Finland didn't have that many chances to get a goal.
Tumo Ruutu, New Jersey Devil forward. The last time Ruutu played for Finland in this tournament, he had 6 goals in 9 games, so he can be a difference maker.
Absolutely.
He's got a lot of speed, likes to go to the outside, and Marek Vidinski's going to get the lone penalty there. Pardon me. Also getting the gate as well as Leo Komarev, and Komarev's a guy that really, he walks the tightrope well. He plays such a physical game, but he doesn't take many penalties.
He does. He's a fair player. You know, works hard, hits, forechecks, but he's a very respected player for that, because he's not a dirty one.
Puck comes up the ice now by Slovakia. There's a shot 4-on-4, so lots of open ice for the snipers here. In the corner now, Barkov pins his man up against the boards. And now puck is sent ahead to the line, but not out, kept in by Jersina. He takes a hit behind the net. Jurko overskates the puck, and now Lindell comes away with it. Lindell sends it back. And now Finland will be led by Lepisto. Lepisto sends it up. Otama thrown towards goal, and that will do it for the opening 20 minutes. So here in Ostrava, we're all deadlocked at 0 between Finland and Slovakia. Patrice, what'd you make of the first period?
Well, I think it's been pretty much all Finland. Good pressure, good cycling, good puck movement, good player movement around the net, the offensive zone, sorry, and which made it really difficult for Slovakia. So they're going to have to make sure that their defensive coverage is better than that, try to create turnovers like they did, a couple of chances in the neutral zone, and attack.
So we've got a good one here in Ostrava. We'll be back with second period action in about 15. Stay with us. welcome back to IIHF World Hockey Championship action. Group B here, live from Ostrava. And nothing to choose from between these two teams, between Slovakia and Finland, deadlocked at 0. I'm Mike Weaver with the call, joined by Patrice Lefebvre. Patrice, not much to choose from between these two teams, but Finland having the run of play.
Absolutely. I think, like I mentioned before the game, I think I've predicted a Finland win, but the way they're playing a good team game in the offensive zone, in the defensive zone. They're never by themselves. They're always close, give and go, cycling, and they get a lot of traffic in front. North American style of hockey, and it's been successful for them so far.
Jan Lacko was busy in the first period with 13 saves. A lot of good stops on rebounds.
Big stops. It was very big for Slovakia. And he's the reason why the score is 0-0 after one period.
So we've got coincidental minors, so a little bit of 4-on-4 hockey. How does your responsibilities change when you play 4-on-4 to 5-on-5?
Doesn't really. You have to make sure that you're aware of the player. If you're a forward, you get your defenseman, and the defenseman's got the forwards. Usually, it makes it pretty easy actually for 4-on-4.
Bit too much of a workout for some of the bigger guys on this big ice surface.
Well, I think by now it's you know, the game has changed. I think everybody's pretty used to it now, and I don't think it's an excuse for it.
So we're ready to drop the puck here and start the second period. Finland and Latvia all deadlocked at 0. Barkov against Tatar on the draw. A couple of young, promising young players. Off the face-off, Barkov controls for Finland. 4-on-4 for 1:08 remaining here. In the neutral zone now, Tatar looking for the loose puck. Tatar comes away with it, and now Finland take over. It's dumped in, and chasing back now is Granic. Granic on the puck now, back out into the neutral zone. Lindell across to his defense partner, up through the neutral zone, one-touch pass. Finland get it in deep. On the boards now, there's a hit delivered on Salmela. Puck comes loose, and here comes Slovakia, up through the neutral zone. This is Gaborik trying to get by his man. With the puck now is Otama, and we're gonna have a hooking penalty coming up here against the captain, Marian Gaborik.
2 penalties for Slovakia, and where are they? Both of them in the offensive zone. It's never a good penalty to get in the offensive zone right there, and it's definitely a penalty right there. Put your stick. You cannot put your stick. You gotta skate and try to beat them with speed, and it's well-deserved penalty right there.
So Gaborik is going to get the gate for 2 or less. 4-on-3, real opportunity here for Finland.
Absolutely. You gotta make sure that they've got some movement on top and get some shots and get some hopefully some rebound or deflection in front of the net.
So a lot of open space here. Let's see what the Finns can do with it. 24 seconds. There's the pass, and it doesn't get through. Back now, Altonen to Lindell. Puck jumps over the stick there of Jokinen. One-timer! Shot wide of the net, and Finland can't keep it in. That's going to go all the way down the ice, and we're going to be back to 5-on-4 now. Lindell brings the puck up the ice. Altonen in overline. Altonen lets it go. That deflects up and out of play.
There's the dangers of playing an umbrella power play, getting shots from the outside. If you miss the net, the puck is way down back in your hand. So preferably, you'd like to get some more movement on top. Try to get on your one-timer side and get some shots coming down from the middle.
There's Alexander Barkov, youngster. So much expected of him. He doubled his goal production from his rookie season in the NHL. Drafted 2nd overall in 2013. Off the face-off now. Finland control. There's a shot. Into the corner now. Donskoy. Had a great game last game against Slovenia. Back to the blue line. Sent down low. Cross-ice pass. And it doesn't make it through to the intended target. Lindell onto the half-boards. Finland play it down low. Walking out in front. Unable to handle it. There was Jokinen. Pessinen to Jokinen. Jokinen looking cross-ice. A pass off the mark, and it's sent all the way down the ice. 50 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Saros. There's a long shot in, and they almost catch Saros out playing the puck. Back behind his own net goes Contiola. And quiet in this tournament by his standards. Contiola with it now. Contiola gets it ahead. Alton in to Contiola. One-touch pass. Here's a shot from Lepisto. And a nice save from Jan Lacko. But the Finns putting a lot of traffic in front of the net.
Absolutely. That's what they got to do to beat him. And I saw a good shot right there. And here's that play. But look at the stick that from the forward from Slovakia coming in. Great stick in the passing lane, which probably gives Jokinen a chance for a good scoring chance.
So Liznek out on the ice now for Slovakia. Playing his club hockey in Pilsen, the city, of course, that gave us Pilsner. Behind the net now, played up along the boards, and it comes out into the neutral zone. Samala gets it back to Contiola. Samala. Contiola in over the line. Contiola plays it up along the boards, on the half boards now, sent behind the net. Contiola can't corral the puck, back to the blue line. Back to even strength. Contiola digging for the loose puck. Slovakia come away with it, and it's sent all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing against Slovakia.
Good job by the Slovaks to kill that penalty again. Good stick in the passing lane, as I mentioned. And taking away the chance of them to set up and make good plays, keep everything on the outside. They only have pretty much one good chance coming from the point, and that was it.
So Slovakia hoping to repeat the medal-winning performance they had in Helsinki in 2012. There's a shot. Lacko makes the save. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Slovakia bring it into the attacking zone. Gaborik behind the net now. Slovakia walking out with it. And now the puck comes to the line. It's kept in, into the corner. Gaborik looking for the loose puck, kept in by Jurko. Jurko can't get the shot off. Knocked to the ice, crowd wanted a penalty. Jurko. And now behind the net it goes Otama. Pokes it ahead. Looking for the loose puck, Luhivara. Fourth line out there. Antti Pilström looking for it now. And now Vidinsky. There's a shot, and it's wired up over the net.
A little more pressure from Slovakia. Getting some good chance, good cycling. The puck is stepped in. Jurko, sorry. Tries to get a shot, and he kind of dove by himself, so it was the right call by the ref.
So still deadlocked here at 0. Down the road in Prague, Austria out in front 1-0 over Latvia on a goal from Lebler. Into the corner now. Finland with the puck. Brought up the ice now by Jokipakka. Jokipakka. Smooth skating defenseman, gets up over center ice, dumps it in. Behind the net now. On the boards. And here comes Slovakia. Puck is chipped ahead. And now taking over is Kempanainen. Kempanainen in on goal. And a nice save there from Jan Lacko, hanging on for a whistle.
Well, they'll turn it over right there in the neutral zone, give him a chance for Finland to counter-attack. You got to make sure that the puck is deep behind the defenseman of Finland and try to get it. Don't just flip it out there.
There's a collection of the saves Jan Lacko has made. He's been busy here in this game so far and kept things tied up here at 0. Finland out shooting Slovakia after the first 20 minutes. Finland has been the better team in the face-off circle as well. Contiola now on the draw. Bliznak wins it for Slovakia. Shipped up on the boards. And now Bliznak gets it to his teammate. Up in the neutral zone, and now Finland with it. Lepisto finds Contiola. Lepisto with it. Lepisto up through neutral ice. And now Lepisto sends it into the corner. Puck comes back to the blue line. Heaton throws it towards goal. That puck redirected in front. Contiola chips it ahead. Tuomo Ruutu. Ruutu looking for it now. Ruutu kicks it to Contiola. Back to the blue line. Played in down low. On the puck now is Ruutu. Ruutu back to the blue line. Heaton throws it into the corner. And now Panic gets it to the blue line, but not out. There's a shot. Barkov, cross ice. And now Donskoy with it now. Donskoy. But Jokinen in the slot. Goes back to the blue line. Sent down low for Donskoy, and now it's played up along the boards, and Finland keep it in. Jan Laka will hang on for a whistle.
Good pressure by Finland again. Good puck movement. Good cycling. Here's Komarov. Good forecheck. Get hit.
Leo Komarov, a type of player that can shift momentum, not just with a goal, but with a big hit as well. Couple of Toronto Maple Leaf teammates there, Panic and Leo Komarov colliding. On the face-off now, Barkov will be waved out. As the former Dynamo Moscow forward, off the draw now. Behind the net. Along the boards now, Slovakia take over. Finland with it now, centered in front, Donskoy. Shot it just wide of the net.
Gaborik creating a turnover again.
There's a hit delivered, and now the Finns on the attack. Donskoy on the backhand, Donskoy. And we have a whistle and stoppage in play, and it looks like perhaps the net came off its moorings there. So with 13:39, we're deadlocked here. Finland and Slovakia all tied up at 0 in a goaltending duel.
Absolutely, good job. Slovakia in their own zone is gonna have to be quicker in moving that puck. They're holding the puck too long. They're not making the right decisions, and it's giving a chance for Finland to put back pressure against them and giving a lot of work to the goaltender Lako.
So later tonight in IIHF World Hockey Championship action, Denmark will play Norway in Group B, and Sweden and Switzerland will lock horns in Group A. There you see Kari Alonen, played his NHL career all in Alberta. And now there is Jarkko Immonen. Coming off a strong season for Torpedo Nizhny Novgorod. Puck in the neutral zone. And we'll drop the puck now. 13:39 left here in the second period of play. Behind the net now. Played up along the boards. And now Slovakia come away with it. Up through the neutral zone. Jerko loses the puck. And now Slovakia take their time in getting organized. Mikas dumps it in. On the half boards, comes back to the blue line. And Finland get it all the way down the ice. Shots on goal, 5-0 for Finland. Slovakia need to shift this momentum.
Absolutely. You're not gonna score a lot of goals if you don't shoot the puck. But the first thing they have to do is make sure they take care of their end and get out quick. They're not getting out quick enough, and then giving chance for Finland to put a lot of pressure on them.
Another great crowd here in Ostrava. Puck brought up the ice now by Louis Vara. Louis Vara gets it in deep. Lako out to play the puck, gives it away. Pilstrom there. Louis Vara looking for it. He's got it in the corner now. And he touches the puck, and we have a penalty. High stick indicated by the referee. So the referee noticing something. High sticking call indicated, so Looks like Finland's going to get the penalty. And there's Pilström's stick coming up. No question about it. It hits Miklik in the face, so that's the right call by the officials. So Antti Pilström will go to the box for 2 or less, and the Slovakian power play struggled a little bit at 15%. What do they need to get the ship righted with the man advantage?
Get some movement, to get some shot in front and at the net, and get some people in front. Keep it simple. When you're struggling on the power play, you can't be looking for a dipsy-doodle passing, and got to make sure that things are simple and effective.
Sorovi wins the draw for Slovakia. Mazaros gets it there to Tatar. Cross ice, there's a shot. Now Tatar with it on the half boards. Tatar, launched by Kemppainen, gets it back to the blue line. Mazaros. Tatar down low, jam play, jamming away at it, and a nice couple of saves there by Saros. Tatar with it. Tatar puts on the brakes, sends it cross ice there for Miklik. Miklik, power play specialist, sends it down low. Jam play again, and now the Finns with a chance to clear. Sent all the way down the ice, and out to play the puck is Jan Lacko, leaving it there for Gaborik. Up through the neutral zone, Gaborik. And now the Finns come away with it, and they'll send it all the way down the ice. A minute left in the man advantage. Slovakia struggling to get organized on the power play.
Gaborik's having a tough game so far.
Certainly hasn't looked as sharp as normal. And now the puck is brought up the ice by Slovakia. Into the corner, Jurko. And now kept in at the line. And it's going to be high stick, it looks like, by Daloga. The crowd taking exception to a late hit.
Good call by the referee.
There's head coach Vladimir Vutek for Slovakia. And Slovakia opened the tournament with a 2-1 overtime win over Belarus. Followed it up with a shootout win against Denmark. They defeated Slovenia 3-1, and we're on the wrong side of an upset. Norway defeating Slovakia 3-2. Sorovi and Daloga had the goals for Slovakia in their last game. Puck dumped into the Finnish end. Into the corner now. Jakola. And now there's going to be a penalty here coming up to Finland. So two-man advantage for about 25 seconds.
Absolutely, big opportunity for them right now. And would be a change in events with all the dominance that Finland has had so far in a period and a half. Getting a good chance right here in a double opportunity would be huge for them. We get the crowd in it for sure.
Yalonen is going to give some instructions to his penalty killers. Otama gets the gate for hooking. So a big bullet Finland needs to dodge here. Mazaros, he can tee it up from the blue line. 3 goals already. He had 2 against Belarus to open the tournament for Slovakia. Now puck bouncing around. Sorovi can't find the handle, and the Finns get it up and out into the neutral zone. Big play there for Finland. Sorovi gets it onto the boards, and the Finns knock it out all the way down the ice. Race for the loose puck. Good hustle there. Louis Vara doing a good job on the penalty kill. Mazaros back to retrieve it, and we're back to 5-on-4 now. Brought up. We're into the attacking zone. Played down low. Hietanen loses the handle on the puck. And now this is Miklik. Back to the blue line. Gaborik. Marian Gaborik. There's a shot, and it's wide on the far side. Tatar. Miklik. Tatar. Tatar with some space now. All kinds of time. Plays it back to the line. Mazaros. Tatar tees it up. That's wide of the net. In the corner now, Miklik. Miklik. Cross ice, bad pass. And the Finns might have a 2-on-1 if they can hurry.
Oh,
And a penalty coming up. There's a shot. And a nice save by Jan Lako. So we're going to have 4-on-4 now for 42 seconds.
Very disorganized power play by Slovakia again.
There's
Bad
it.
pass. Stick broke actually, but it's still you're making dangerous pass in the scene like that. And there's that penalty by Tatar.
Komarev using his feet, creating that chance. And now we'll see 4-on-4. So lots of open ice for these two teams. Good chance for the more skilled players here to maneuver and operate. Barkov out there, along with his teammate Jussi Jokinen up front for Finland. On the draw now, in the corner. Deloga gets it ahead, Jurko plays it into the corner. Jurko with it now. Jurko back to the blue line. Sidestep and a hit there. Mikas back to Budacek. He had a goal disallowed in the first period. Puck cycled around now by Slovakia. Going round around the net, back to the blue line. There's a shot wide of the net. Back to the point now. Shot shoveled in there by Deloga, doesn't get through. Finland with a chance to clear. Barkov gets it ahead. Heaton into Barkov, 2-on-1, shaping up. Barkov turns back, looking for more support. Finland on the power play now. Bit unorganized, making the line change, breakaway. Ino alone, the shot, oh, nice save. Getting the pad down was Saros. Ino alone, Bliznek denied by Saros.
Great save right there by Saros. And bad change right there by Finland, which created that breakaway for Slovakia.
The little things in this game when it's such a tight match that can make or break you. Puck brought up the ice now by Finland. Kontiola. Kontiola. In the corner with it now. Kontiola walking over it. Kontiola lets the shot go. And it caroms out all the way into the neutral zone. Otama. And now Altonen with it now. Altonen gets it back to the blue line. Altonen on the half boards. Looking for an open teammate. He's got Ruutu in the slot, and now Slovakia sends it all the way down the ice. Saros leaves it there for his teammate. 5 seconds remaining, so that will do it for the Finnish power play. Puck kicked ahead there by Louis Vara. Gets it in deep and goes on the attack. Louis Vara puts on the brakes. Looking for Pjolström. Pass off the mark, and Lindell will have to hustle back into his own end. Sends it cross ice to his defense partner. Now it's brought up the ice. Sidestep and a hit. There was imminent. Lindell lets the shot go. And now on the boards, Tatar gets it ahead. Lindell sends it up through the neutral zone. And now taking over is Granick. Tatar, sidestep a hit from Mantila. Finnish player loses his stick. Pjolström without his stick now, and Lindell takes over. Lindell finds Louis Vara. Louis Vara up over center ice, he dumps it in, and Finland are going to make line changes. Back with the puck now is Deloga. Deloga sends it across, and it's brought into the attacking zone. Behind the net now. Puck chipped ahead by Yoki Paka. Up through the neutral zone. Into the corner now. And behind the net, Barkov looking for it. Puck comes loose. Centered it by Donskoy, nobody there. And it goes all the way back into Finnish territory. Saros out to play the puck. Leaves it there for his defenseman. Yoki Paka brings it up the ice now. Yoki Paka shipped in to the Slovakian end behind the net now. Race for the puck. Jersina takes the hit, gets the puck ahead. Kopecky cross ice, his pass intercepted. Altonen. And now taking over there for Slovakia is Dano. The youngster gets it cross ice. Now Slovakia on the attack. Puck played up along the boards. It gets the line, but We have a whistle and stoppage in place, so that's offside against Slovakia.
Not sure if that was totally outside, but the referee is closer than I am, so good breakout there by the youngster. Okay, good east-west pass. Make sure that puck gets out. The problem with Slovakia, I think, there's a bad change right there that gave that breakaway here on as a shorthander.
It's a young defense corps for Finland, and at times maybe the inexperience showing there, in particular with that bad line change. And Bliznek was in all alone. He waited perhaps just a bit too long till he was past the goal line even.
He actually made, he showed what he's going to do. It was easier for the goalie to stop it.
And look of dismay by the Slovakian fans. They really thought they had a chance there to make it 1-0. But Bliznek denied. He's 6 foot forward, 28 years old. And so we're just about ready to get things going. The Mexican wave going here in Ostrava. Another great crowd on hand. Next year, the World Championships will be held in Russia. St. Petersburg and Moscow will be the host cities before Germany and France will combine to host it in Cologne and Paris. In the neutral zone now. Finland with the puck. Sent cross ice. Lepisto hands it off. And now Hietanen with it now. Hietanen up into the blue line. Lacko will hang on for a whistle with 5:19 remaining here in the second period of play.
Not a lot of speed right there with Finland. Good play. Shoot the puck right at the goalie to get at least a good offensive zone faceoff.
One last look at that breakaway by Bliznek, and right here he has to shoot now, but he hangs on to it, If he went upstairs, there was a little bit of an opening. So offensive zone face-off here for Finland. They win the draw. Back to Lindell. Lindell throws it towards goal, wide of the net. Puck sent up along the boards. It's kept in at the line by Lindell. Loose puck. Here's a chance. Oh, great chance there for Jokinen, and he shot it wide. On the boards now, Donskoy. Donskoy looking for it. He kicks it loose. Puck comes back to the blue line. Lindell. Now Donskoy with it. Donskoy. There's a shot. And it deflects up high. Behind the net now. Good pressure here by Finland. They cycle the puck around. Barkov all alone in front. Great chance for Donskoy, and Jan Lacko makes a big save.
Great job by Finland with that cycling game. Going up and down, a lot of defensemen getting involved, and then great stick work by the goalie right there to make sure that it's almost a 90% chance of a goal.
So a couple of great saves, and here's that last opportunity. Barkov finding Donskoy in all alone, and a great poke check by Jan Lacko. Donskoy swatting away at it. The Karpat Ulu forward had a very strong game against Slovenia last time out. There's a shot, loose puck in front, and now Jersina comes away with it for Slovakia. Played up ahead and behind the net now. Jurko, it's his man. Jakola gets it to the line but not out. Puck thrown towards goal, and now it's sent ahead by Finland. Antti Pilström is there. Pilström. And now Slovakia take over. All kinds of time here for Jersina. Gets it ahead. And Jurko dumps it in. Puck chipped ahead. And now Otama gets it back to his defense partner Mantila. Just 5'8", Tuukka Mantila gives up a lot of size, but he gets the job done. The 33-year-old. Puck chipped in, and Aaltonen on the forecheck. Aaltonen takes a hit. There's a shot thrown towards goal, and it deflects up along the boards. Finland keep it in. Puck sent all the way down the ice, and that's going to be icing against Slovakia with 3:18 left here in the second period.
There's a chance on a face-off right there. Hits the hand of number 68, I think. Yeah. and almost circles in the net.
It's been one of those games where maybe an unlucky bounce or a miscue like a line change or too many men on the ice is going to be the difference in this game. Not a lot to choose from between these two teams.
Could really well be.
It's an offensive zone face-off here. Dano for Finland. Dano waved out of the face-off circle for Slovakia. Back to the point. Here's a shot. Pessinen's drive in some skates now. And Slovakia come away with it. Sursen sends it out into the Finnish end. Back to retrieve it now is Jokipakka. Jyrki Jokipakka. Dallas Stars defenseman gets it ahead, and now it's brought the other way by Dano, the youngster, going wide on his man. Delivers a hit. Mantila knocked to the ice, and now Finland come away with it. Aaltonen dumps it in. In the corner now. Along the boards now, Kontiola turns it over. Coming away with it now, it is Miklik. Headmans it ahead. And now Kontiola turns back for the Finns. Kontiola with a head of steam. Kontiola sends it cross ice, nobody there. Lokomotiv Yaroslav forward, turns it over, and now it's brought into the attacking zone by Slovakia, and we got a whistle and stoppage in play.
Bad play there by number 3. Janosik at the puck. Instead of moving it quick, getting the transition going, started skating with it, and then now his their teammates had to be stopped at the blue line, which created a offside.
Another big crowd on hand here in Ostrava, making a lot of noise. There's the Finns. They will play again on Monday against Belarus. Slovakia play tomorrow against Russia. Slovakia send the puck ahead. In the neutral zone now. Komarev into the attacking zone. Komarev puts on the brakes. Back to the blue line. There's a shot. Deflects wide of the net. Now Slovakia come away with it. Tatar up through the neutral zone. Tatar brings it in. And now Finland come away with it. Backhanded ahead. In the corner now. Komarev. Komarev sends it into the corner. And now Barkov with it. Barkov. Delayed penalty here coming up against Slovakia. Finland. Get it to Lindell. Lindell looking cross ice. Behind the net now. Jokinen to the blue line. No shot yet. Finns playing catch. And now Slovakia touches the puck, and we're going to have the penalty call indicated. And it's a interference call coming up to Jersina. Yeah, no question about it. So Mala not touching the puck at all, and Milan Jersina, big fella, 6'4", 243 pounds, playing his club hockey for Dinamo Riga. So a very good chance here for this Finnish power play. And what have you liked with this Finnish power play so far in the tournament?
The thing is, the thing is that what I liked is they kept things simple. Lindell at the point got the puck. The only thing he thought about was shooting, always presence in front, so it was pretty effective.
There's a shot, doesn't get through. Now Hietanen plays it to the point. Lindell lets the shot go, and it deflects wide of the net. And sent all the way down the ice by Slovakia. 50 seconds remaining here in the second period of play, so Slovakia is going to catch a break as period will chop up the power play. Donskoy. Donskoy sidesteps a hit. Played down low, Barkov to the blue line. Lindell thought about a shot, now gets it to Barkov. Barkov's pass, and it's just out of his reach, and he can't keep it in at the line. 30 seconds left here in the second period of play. Brought in over the line, Donskoy. Evades a check, sends it to line. There's a deflection in front. Rebound there, but the Finns couldn't corral it. Now to play the puck, UC Saros leaves it for Lindell. 14 seconds, time for one last rush for the Finns. Puck played ahead. Pass for Kontiola, intercepted Kempanainen gets it back for Finland. Played into the corner. They got 3 seconds. They got to hurry. Altonen. And that will do it for the second period of play. So Finland and Slovakia tied at 0 here. Patrice, what have you seen here in these first 40 minutes?
Well, I think it's been Draj again, Lako. It's been the story of this game so far, helping Slovakia to stay at 0 even because the dominance was all about Finland.
So after 40 minutes here in Ostrava, we're deadlocked at 0 between Finland and Slovakia. I'm Mike Weaver, joined by Patrice Lefebvre. We'll be back here with third period action in 15 minutes. Welcome back to IIHF World Hockey Championship action. Group B here in Ostrava, Czech Republic. And it's Slovakia and Finland all deadlocked at 0-0 in a goaltending duel between UC Saros and Jan Lako. Patrice, what do these teams need to do on each side here in the third period?
Well, definitely you got to move the puck quick. Make sure you create a lot of things, keep things simple, crash the net, hope for a deflection or a fluke goal or a rebound goal, because both goaling so far, especially Lako, have been tremendous.
So UC Saros getting the start in place of Pekka Rinne. Rinne's gone 191 minutes without a goal. He's pushing that record held by Jan Lasik from Slovakia. And what a story that would be. Pekka Rinne, he's pumped up. He's motivated after last year's gold medal game loss to Russia. Posted at 1.88 goals against average in 9 games at the tournament last year. Had 3 shutouts there as well. He's a game changer and perhaps the most talented goaltender in the tournament.
Absolutely. He's had a tremendous season in the NHL, and his play continues here at the Worlds.
So face off here at center ice. Kopecky against Barkov. A couple of young forwards there out there on the draw. A couple of Florida Panthers teammates off the face-off now. Puck sent ahead. Finland still have 40 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Pessinen brings the puck up the ice now. Up through the neutral zone. Barkov drops it off. There's a shot. And another save for Jan Lacko. Jokinen, there's a shot from Lindell, and it deflects up and out of play for another stoppage.
Good block by 82 there, captain. Getting right in front of that shot. Kopecky making sure that doesn't go through his net. Puck deflects outside, but it's way to sacrifice his body for the team.
So Thomas Kopecky, the 33-year-old veteran, 6'3", 209 pounds, likes to play a physical brand of hockey. Off the face-off now. Slovakia come away with it up through the neutral zone into the attacking end. There's a backhander. Barkov comes away with it now. Barkov up through the neutral zone. Barkov with a head of steam. Barkov puts on the brakes, turns back, finds Lindell. That shot doesn't make it through. On the half boards now, and we're back to full strength. Donskoy walking out in front. And now Mazaros plays it up along the boards, up through the neutral zone, and Slovakia will make line changes as they send it in deep. Salmela back for Finland. Salmela brings the puck up the ice, up through the neutral zone, into the attacking end. Janosic back for Slovakia. Janosic shakes off that check from Komarev. Up through the neutral zone now, into the attacking end. And offside at the line as Sami Lapisto touches the puck.
Good job by Finland. Good job. Good side of speed by Barkov right there, especially before in a power play. Make sure you get the puck deep with speed and setting up a good scoring chance for them.
Daloga suffering a high stick to the face, but no call behind the play. Off the face-off now. Finland control. There's a shot wide of the net. Slovakia led by Jersina. Jersina into the attacking zone. Plays it behind the net. Sarovi to the corner now. Komarev. And now into the corner. Lapisto. Sami Lapisto with the puck. He drops it off. Go off on a line change, and now here come Finland. Puck skated ahead up through the neutral zone. And now Slovakia dump it in. On the boards now, sent down low by Jerko. Chipped ahead there by Jakola. Behind the net now. Finland get the puck ahead. Behind the net now, Slovakia. Send it to the point, nobody there. And now the Finns come away with it, 3-on-2. Pilstrom in over the line. Pilstrom trying to do it all on his own. Now Slovakia. Jerko gets it in deep. Mantila takes a hit. Pilstrom with it. Pilstrom sends it back to Mantila. Undersized defenseman now brings the puck up the ice. Gets it ahead and is brought in over the line by Kemppainen. He's been great in this tournament already. And that deflects up and out of play for whistle and stoppage in play.
A little bit of bad decision making there by the Finns in their own zone. Creating turnovers because of bad passes. And they almost got a good scoring chance by the Slovaks.
So face off now to the right of Jan Lacko. Kemppainen in to take the draw for Finland. And off the face-off now. Kemppainen wins it cleanly for Finland. Otama. Panic with it. Panic. Turns the puck over. Here's Otama. Altonen sending it down low. Kemppainen. Altonen. And now Panic comes away with it. Panic gets it ahead to Bartovic. Bartovic drops it off. Panic, the shot. Rebound. Richard Panic in the corner now. Gets it back to the blue line. There's a shot that doesn't get through. Now Mantila sends it back to his defense partner. And Yoki Paka will take his time. And now Yuri Yoki Paka leads the rush for Finland. Barkov up into the attacking end, and Tatar steals it. Brought into the attacking zone by Slovakia. There's a shot, and an easy save there for Jussi Saros.
Great decision there by the defenseman from Finland, instead of just throwing the puck in their offensive zone and giving the puck away to Slovakia, comes back in his own end, gives a chance for a teammate to get the line change and then regroup, reload for another attack.
There's Marian Gaborik. Slovakia need him to get rolling here. Counted on to provide lots of offense here for Slovakia in this tournament. In the neutral zone now. Jersina sends it ahead. Sarovi into the attacking zone. Tatar drops it off. Gaborik back to the blue line. Sarovi lets it go. Sarovi sends it down low. Lepisto backhands it ahead. Shipped ahead, and now the Finns come away with it. Kontiola has had a quiet game tonight for Finland. Jersina back, and he'll organize. He wants to go off on a line change, so he'll leave it there for his defenseman. Brought up the ice now, and it's chipped in deep to the Finnish end. Back to retrieve it is Lindell. Puck skips all the way down the ice, and back to retrieve it now is Deloga. Deloga rushes the puck up the ice. Marek Deloga chips it into the Finnish end. Backhanded into the corner. And now Lindell and Donskoy. Puck turned over now. Jurko with it now. Jurko knocked to the ice. The crowd wanted a penalty. None coming. Barkov. Finland with some numbers. Here come the Finns. In alone, and a nice defensive play there. There's a weak backhander. And now Surson with it for Slovakia. Surson sends it ahead. Up into the attacking zone. There's a bad angle shot. Into the corner now. Dano with it now. Dano on the boards. Behind the net now. And the Finns bring it up and out into the neutral zone. Send cross ice. Dano tees it up. And a nice save for Suros. Getting out, cutting down the angle, and not giving up a rebound as a little bit of a scuffle breaks out after the whistle.
Maybe there's a penalty coming for Danos for the slash after the whistle on the goalie. I'm not sure about that, but that's why there's a little roughing play after the whistle.
So discussion there between Otama and our official. Let's take a look at this last replay. Dano across ice. There's a shot just off the outside of the post. So he had Saros beat, but just hits the outside of the iron. Face off now to the left of Saros. Panic. It's been quiet in this tournament. Back to the blue line. There's a shot. Loose puck in front. And now Finland come away with it. Pilstrom. Pilstrom, his shot deflects up and out of play with 13:58. And some more rough stuff breaking out after the whistle between Pilstrom and Andre Mazaros. So down the road in Prague, we're all deadlocked at 1 between Latvia and Austria. Kaspars Dagovins has replied for Latvia after goal by Lebler to open things for Austria. Looking ahead tonight, Group A, Switzerland and Sweden. Patrice, what can we expect to see between those two teams?
You gotta expect Sweden to play the usual game they play. A very talented, very experienced team. And Switzerland, they need some points, so it's a big loss last night against Germany. So they need to get some points, so it's one of those games that it's a must-win for them.
Denmark and Norway, what do you think of this matchup? Who's your prediction?
I think I would predict Norway would have the advantage. That's what I think, but you never know in hockey.
Patrick Thoresen has been strong in this tournament for Norway. The former Edmonton Oiler, now playing for SKA St. Petersburg in the Continental Hockey League. Face off now to the right of Jan Lako, deadlocked here at 0 in Ostrava. Off the face-off, Mantila sends it on the boards for Altonen. Sends it in front, nobody there. And now Slovakia turning around the other way into the attacking zone. Tatar puts on the brakes. Backhands it into the corner. Gaborik going wide. He's got Sorobi in front of the net. Teed up by at the point, and a big rebound. There's another shot, and it's wired over the net. Finland need to get the puck out here. Mantila with it now. Gets it across to his defense partner. Yoki Paka to Mantila. Mantila up over center ice. He drives it in deep to the Slovakian end. Granic back to the point. There's a shot from Kontiola. On the boards now, Komarev. And Slovakia come the other way with it. Jurko can't get by his man. There's a shot sent just wide of the net by Hudacek. Another shot, Kerem's wide of the net, out into the neutral zone. The Finns get it ahead. Putting on the brakes, there's Ruutu. Komarev, twisting and turning, Komarev. And now it's sent cross ice by Hudacek. Slovakia will make line changes. Jurko in on the forecheck, along with Vidinsky. Now it is Lepisto taking over. Sammy Lepisto playing his club hockey for Automobilist in Yekaterinburg. Puck brought up the ice now by Jokinen. Jokinen gets it into the corner. There's a hit delivered on Barkov. There's a shot now, and it doesn't get through. Donskoy looking for the loose puck, and Dano plays it up along the boards and out. Dano battling ahead. Dano. There's a shot, and it deflects up and out of play, and we have another whistle and stoppage in play.
Good action end-to-end right there. Both teams don't know if they're going to open things up a little bit, but definitely looking for a goal from both sides. And we saw the last sequence by Slovakia. A lot of good pressure. Good shot. Good job by Gaborik. First time we really see him being dangerous tonight, going a wrap around and almost catch Saros in default.
On the face-off now, into the corner it goes. Finland with possession. Sent up all the way down the ice, icing waved off. Antti Pilström out to pressure Lako. In the corner now, Panic. And now Slovakia come away with it. Up through the neutral zone with a head of steam. Putting on the brakes, there's a shot from Bartovic, one of the fastest skaters in the Continental Hockey League. Puck brought ahead now by Finland. Played back, one-touch pass. There's a shot, and it's fired just wide of the net there by Louis Vara. Slovakia bring the puck up through the neutral zone. Send in deep. Back to retrieve it now, Yoki Paka. And it's sent all the way down the ice in the corner now. Pessanen. Altonen trying to walk out with it. And now Slovakia bring it ahead. Yoki Paka with it. Yoki Paka banks it off the boards, and it's chipped in by Finland. In the neutral zone, the Finns take over. Komarev sends it back to his defenseman Lepisto. Forced to circle back in his own end. Approaching the halfway mark here of the third period in a goaltending duel, 0-0. Brought in over the line, and that's going to be offside as Ruutu makes an extra move before crossing the blue line.
Instead of moving the puck quick, they usually do, Ruutu just starts skating with it, which creates the offside situation with Finland.
Ruutu, the assistant captain, of course, the brother of Jarkko Ruutu, one of the most hated players in the NHL. What a pest he was.
Absolutely. That's how he made it. That's how he made a career out of it.
One of the game's great agitators. Brought up the ice now by Slovakia in the corner. Looking for the loose puck, Lepisto. And now Finland get it up and out. Into the attacking zone. Now it's chopped into the neutral zone. Lepisto goes back for Finland. He'll go off on a line change now. And Lindell comes away with it. Lindell up through neutral ice. Gets over center ice and dumps it in deep. Lacko out to play the puck. Ships it up along the boards. Miklik. And there's a loose puck. Oh, great chance. Centered in front. Back to the blue line. The shot. They score! Finland score 1-0. And a couple of broken plays there, and Finland draw first blood.
Good job by Finland putting the pressure. Almost getting a scoring chance right before that. Puck getting back to the defenseman. Good shot. Maybe a deflection in front, but there's a lot of traffic in front. And that's how the goal was going to be scored.
So Lindell throws it towards goal. Donskoy has a great chance, centers it in front, comes back to Lindell. Another shot. And was there a deflection there from Donskoy? That's the question. Looks like it. Yeah, so Donskoy. And there's that last sequence, and Donskoy's got his, yeah, definitely looks like a deflection from Donskoy. So had a great game last game against Slovenia. Picks up right where he left off. A shot from the point. Lindell gets it through on goal, and an absolutely a deflection in front. And Slovakia slow on getting over on the rotation there to cover Donskoy. We're going to look at the replay to see if that was a high stick. Looked to me like it was legal.
It's a good goal. It's a good goal, definitely.
So the puck comes back to the line. Donskoy is his stick underneath the crossbar. It's very close here.
For me, it is.
Yeah, no question. It's below the crossbar. So this goal should stand for Finland, but we'll review it closely. And not much to choose from between these two teams. Anxious moments here for Slovakian fans. And the Finns starting to celebrate. Some of the great hockey fans, these Finns.
Absolutely. Have a good time.
And the Lion King is in attendance as well today. Here's Donskoy. Yeah, he's got his stick at that point below the crossbar.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a legal play.
It touches the pants of the defenseman right there as well.
So Juraz Mika slow on the defensive zone coverage. Didn't tie up Donskoy. And there's the officials. The make-believe officials pointing at the center ice for a goal. And the referee confirms it. So 1-0 Finland. They draw first blood here on a goal by Jonas Donskoy. That's his third point of the tournament.
Very talented player.
He's a shifty forward, all kinds of trouble in the offensive zone. Coming off a strong season for Oulu. Future looks bright for him, just 23 years of age. He figures to be a mainstay on this Finnish national team. Off the face-off now, Immonen wins the draw for Finland. Race for the loose puck, Pilström there, Pilström in the corner. Pilström throws it towards goal. Now it's sent down low into the corner. Pilström on it, sends it cross ice. And Louis Vara back to the blue line. There's a shot, doesn't get through. Now here comes Slovakia. Brought into the attacking zone. Panic puts on the brakes. Finland will relieve the pressure, get it out into the neutral zone. Sent cross ice there by Gaborik. Tatar, there's a shot, nice save by Saros. Making the big saves when he needs to. Brought into the attacking zone here by Finland. They'll send it down low. Kemppainen, there's a shot from a bad angle, rebound in front. Altonen letting the shot go, and now it's played out into the neutral zone. Joki Pekka gains the line for Finland, gets it in deep. Kemppainen is there. He's watched closely by Granick. Komarev on the attack now. He pokes it ahead. And now Slovakia, Vadinsky with a head of steam. Vedinski in on goal. And the referee blows the whistle. Vedinski crashing the net.
Good rush by him, protecting the puck. Good heart to the net. Too bad Yarko wasn't ready. The puck was right there for a good juicy rebound for an open net.
So strong move by Vedinski. Good job there by Saros. Jericho, gotta have your stick on the ice when you crash the net, as Don Cherry would say.
Absolutely.
So face off in the neutral zone as the Slovakian player knocked the net off its moorings. On the boards now. Vedinski sends it down low. Rapisto. And now Slovakia with the pressure on the backhand. And it's shot right into the midsection of Saros.
Good job protecting the puck right there. Using his body. Taking a good backhand right to the goalie. Unfortunately, there's no rebound.
And Merrick Daloga, 6'4", so really got a long reach. And he's using it to his advantage. He's a youngster, just 25 years of age, playing his club hockey in Sparta Prague. So the Finns hanging on here, a 1-0. Here's one more look at that goal. Good pressure, and they keep the hockey simple. That's that typical north-south Finnish style hockey.
A lot of movement, a lot of quick passes, give and goes. And there's always people in front of the net. Traffic makes it always hard for the goalie.
The Finnish fans are loving it. The king is in the building tonight. So we had to review that one, but the goal stands. And that's where we are right now, 1-0 for Finland. Some of the best hockey fans out there, the Finns, right up there with the Latvians. And now, offensive zone face-off for Slovakia. Off the draw. Puck tied up in some skates, and now it goes into the corner. Slovakia with possession. The crowd wanted a penalty. Nothing coming. The referee's letting these two teams play today. Back to retrieve the puck now. Jersina. Miklik in the neutral zone. Don's going, a penalty coming up here to Finland, so the crowd may be influencing the referees.
That one was a penalty. The first one before, no, but this one, absolutely.
So Kari Alonen's men will have to go on the PK. Miklik makes the pass ahead, and Mikas tripped up. So Alexander Barkov will get the gate for 2 or less. Good chance for this Finnish this Slovakian power play to go to work. Sorovi's got a power play goal already in this tournament. Mazaros from the blue line, he can really tee it up. Along the boards now, back to the blue line. Tatar on the half boards. Tatar takes it back to the blue line. Mazaros, Tatar, cross ice. No shot, there it is, and it's wired wide of the net. Tatar controls it, sends it into the corner. Back to the blue line, Mazaros. There's the shot by Gaborik, and a nice save by Saros.
Good puck movement, good cycling by the Slovakian players, and then good shot there, but no rebounds. Good job by Saros. A lot of traffic in front, which that's what they need.
So Gaborik gets the shot through, and the rebound was there, but Sorovi just a little bit late to react to it.
Stick's got to be down.
On the draw now. Face-off won by Slovakia. Tatar down low. Tatar with it now. Tatar circles with it, goes cross ice into the skate, and that allows Finland to get it up and out. Pilstrom, he's one of the fastest skaters on this Finnish team. On the boards now. Tatar looking for it in the corner. Puck comes loose. Sorovi back to the blue line. Sorovi Sends it down low. And the Finns get it all the way down the ice. 50 seconds remaining here in the man advantage for Slovakia. Just over 6 minutes left in regulation time. Plenty of time here for Slovakia to tie things up. Puck rushed up the ice. Brought into the attacking zone behind the net. And now Jurko plays it to line, cross ice. Kept in at the line, or perhaps not. It trickles out, and Deloga unable to keep it in.
Problem with Slovakia right there on the power play. Finland overloads on one side of the puck. They're trying to make the little pace there. There's pressure on them. What they should do is when they get the puck, you gotta throw the puck all the way on the other side, change the pressure, then you can set up easier and reload on your power play.
Finland leading Slovakia 1-0 here in the third period of play in Ostrava. The hometown of tennis legend Ivan Lendl. Puck behind the net now. Dudacek gets it ahead, and Finland steal the puck. Sent all the way down into the Slovakian end. Just 10 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Puck thrown ahead there, and it skips up into the Finnish bench as Marek Deloga unable to handle the pass.
Just bounce on him right there.
As Vladimir Vutek, head coach for Slovakia. And the Slovakians looking to get some points tonight. They're in 4th place in the group. On the face-off now. Center ice. Finland. Up 1-0. We're back to full strength. Puck is driven in. The attacking end by the Slovakians, and now the Finns get it all the way down the ice. Out to play the puck. Jan Lacko puts it up along the glass. Barkov keeps it in, sends it down low. Jersina plays it up along the boards. And now puck comes out, and Finland take over. Finns will go right back behind the net and be content to kill as much time off the clock as possible. Puck rushed up the ice, up through the neutral zone. Sent in deep. Pessinen takes a hit in the corner. Skellefteå forward, former Akbars Kazan star. There's a shot, they score in the slot. Aaltonen, quick release, and it's 2-0 Finland.
What a play right there by number 24. Kemppainen, puck on the board, puck protection, using his body, going around the net. Aaltonen right in front of the net, wide open, good one-timer shot. Nothing Luck can do on there.
There you see Pessinen leaving it for Kemppainen, and then Pessinen finding the open teammate. Aaltonen rifles it into the back of the net, and it's 2-0 Finland, so an insurance goal for the Finns. And that's a crucial goal here for Finland.
Bad coverage right there, right in front of the net. Wide open like that, shouldn't happen.
So 4:27 remaining here in the third period of play. Finland out front by 2 goals. In the neutral zone now. Tatar throws it towards goal, and Slovakia came close to drawing one back. Tatar keeps it in momentarily at the line. Now it's in the neutral zone. Slovakia dump it right back in. Saros. Important for Finland here to escape this next barrage here and get a face-off as Slovakia are turning up the pressure. In the neutral zone. Sent ahead, and that's going to be offside at the line, as Komarev was in over the line before the play. There's our goal scorer, Juha-Matti Aaltonen, 6-foot forward, playing his club hockey for Jokerit Helsinki. Face off at center ice, Barkov against Vedinsky. Pushed ahead by Hudacek. Bodies his man. And now in the corner it goes. puck comes out. Deloga back for Slovakia. Dumps it in to the attacking end. Delivers a hit. In the corner now, Vidinski. Bodied off the puck in Finland. Will get it out and down the ice. Back into Slovakian territory. Sursen. Mikael Sursen. Sends it ahead, and now Finland take over.
Important for Slovakia, try to get the puck in the offensive zone. And then with 3 minutes, 2 goals down, probably call a timeout right away and then work on a set play for try to get a goal back.
3 minutes left here in regulation time. Clock starting to become an enemy for Slovakia. Sent in behind the net. In the corner now, Kopecky gets it to the blue line. Here's a shot. It's kept out by Saros. There's another drive. Puck bouncing around, and now the Finns get it out into the neutral zone. Sent all the way into the corner. Altonen delivers a hit. Now Miklik has the puck bounce over his stick. Mantila gets it into Slovakian territory. Jersina goes cross ice to his defense partner. He'll go off on a line change. Slovakia bring the puck ahead. That pass off the mark. Icing waved off. Shipped up along the boards, and now the Finns bring it out. Kemppainen gets it ahead. Circling around the net is Komarov. Komarov drops it off for his teammate, Kemppainen. Sends it in along the boards now, twisting and turning with it is Komarov. Komarov back to the blue line. Here's a shot! And Lacko makes the save. Decides to play the puck. 1:45 left here. Slovakia need to get things going. Janosic. Look for Vladimir Vutek to pull the goalie soon. Puck brought up through the neutral zone. Into the attacking end. They get it in deep. Heaton swipes at it. Sarovi there. And now the Finns come away with it. Deloga. His pass off the mark. Barkov steals it. Now Heaton pokes it ahead. Donskoy swipes at it. And now circling back with it is Mikas. Up through the neutral zone. Dumped in by Vidinski. Behind the net now. The Finns doing a great job killing this clock. And Slovakia's got the goaltender pulled. All kinds of time for the Finns. Get it up along the boards and out all the way down the ice. And now Jersina. Slovakia's got to hurry. Just 40 seconds remaining. Brought in over the line. There's a bad angle shot and an easy save for UC Saros.
Good job right there. I would have taken the goalie out before that, especially when they had their line change and they were sitting up behind the net. But that's me.
So the coach has spoken. Looks like Vladimir Vutek may just call a timeout here. Drop a play. What do you try and do here? Time is of the essence.
Time's of the essence. You gotta get pucks at net. Pucks at net. Don't try for a cute plays. You're gonna get 2 or 3 guys, 3 guys at least in front. Get some shot, get the puck through. Go for a rebound, deflection, or a straight goal. But you can't start working on plays. You don't have enough time right there. You got 2 goals deficit. You gotta shoot everything at net.
Here's the 2 Finnish goals. The first one here on the deflection by Donskoy. And here's the second one, Pessinen doing all the dirty work, making the nice pass, and Altonen, Johnny on the spot in the slot, makes no mistake, and puts the Finns up 2-0. And Patrice, if the Finns can hang on to this, that'll be 4 games in a row that they'll have shut out their opposition.
Pretty good. It's pretty good that they play a really good team game, offensively, defensively. I mean, everybody's on the same page. What I like about those guys, they make good puck decisions. They don't just throw the puck away for nothing. They keep it, they bring it back to their own zone if they need to, and they reload.
Finland win the draw. They place it up, and here's a chance now to ice it. Komarev misses the net. 25 seconds remaining. Komarev hits his man, and now Slovakia bring the puck up the ice, up through center ice into the attacking zone, and now Kemppainen. The chance to ice it, and now Komarev to put it away, and that's it. 3-0. Leo Komarev gets the empty net goal, and Finland are going to win this match against Slovakia.
Open net before that. Komarov didn't seem like he wanted to put it in. And then lucky bounce there for Finland. Komarov coming back, getting up from a hit, and then open net play.
So with this 3 points, Finns will now have 12 points from 5 games, and that'll put them in a 3-way tie with the USA and Russia. Slovakia on the outside looking in with 7 points. They're trailing Belarus by 3. How much trouble are the Slovakians in?
Well, they're gonna need to win some games, definitely, and hope the other teams, some other teams lose it.
So a log jam up at the top of Group B between Finland, Russia, and the USA. It's going to go down to the wire here in Group B. A solid win for the Finns. Total team effort.
Absolutely. Domination by the Finns. Same thing as we saw against Slovenia last game. Really like their play. I really like the way they're playing. Good goaltending as well from him tonight as well, replacing Pekka Rinne. And I think they're a team to watch for this gold medal.
So Kari Alonen, head coach of Finland, has everyone on the same page. He succeeds Erkka Westerlund, who was in charge of the team last spring. And the Finns, last year's silver medalists, looking to be a serious contender here. They started off slow. Your thoughts on player of the game?
Lako for Slovakia and Donskoy, number 72 for Finland.
So the Finns started this tournament off slowly with a crushing 5-1 defeat to the USA, but they've responded since with 4 straight shutout victories, taking down Denmark, Norway, Slovenia, and now Slovakia. For the Slovakians, they started off the tournament hot. Overtime win over Belarus, defeated Denmark in a shootout, and then a victory over Slovenia, but they've hit a wall since with losses to Norway and Finland now. And you called it. Jan Lako gets the nod for Slovakia. Solid game from him in a losing cause.
Absolutely. Could have been like 6-7 nothing for Finland if he wasn't there tonight. Or this afternoon, excuse me.
And now for Finland. And so it was a goaltending duel tonight, and how about that? The second stringer stepping into the lineup and picking right off where Pekka Rinne left.
That's very good. I mean, it's good for his confidence. It's good that the team played well in front of him as well. And he did make some good saves, so well deserved for both goalies.
So Finland win this one 3-0 over Slovakia. I'm Mike Weaver for Patrice Lefebvre. We'll see you again very soon for some more IIHF World Hockey Championships.